Everybody, JC here with another TNI toy review. And for today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new DC Comics Multiverse 6-inch Burnside Batgirl figure from Mattel. Now this figure comes packaged in the same style packaging we see with all the DC Comic Multiverse figures. You've got the red and black box up at the top. You've got the DC Comics Multiverse logo. The figure is clearly displayed. Down below we have some artwork for Batgirl and the name of the character. On the side, we have more artwork and a brief bio. And then on the back of the packaging, we see all the figures in this wave that you need to get in order to complete the Collect and Connect King Shark figure. All right, let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure outside of the packaging along with the other contents. Now, first of all, let me just say a big thanks to Mattel for sending this figure out to me so I could review it for you guys. This figure comes with the left arm for the King Shark Collect and Connect, and we'll be taking a look at King Shark in its own review once we've looked at all the figures in this wave, so be sure to check back for that. Besides the King Shark piece, we also get a Batarang, and this is done with a yellow plastic. It's yellow to match Batgirl's costume, and I like the sculpting detail on it. It's a hard plastic, and she holds it nice and tight. Better in her right hand. You can get it in her right hand pretty good. You can also get it in the left hand if you want to, but I think the right hand is the better one to get her to actually hold it. But again, she actually holds it pretty well in both hands. And then finally, we get this little smartphone. You see her use it in the comic books. There's not a whole lot of sculpting detail. It's just basically gray plastic, but she does hold it pretty good in the left hand. You can also get it in the right hand as well. So she holds both accessories nice and tight. And for the figure itself, I think they've done a pretty good job. Now, before I do that, let me just say, if you're wondering about the bandages on my hand, I do apologize for that. If you want an explanation for that, be sure to head over to my Facebook page. I posted about that. But anyway, back to the figure. I think they've done a really nice job with this. This is actually a pretty impressive looking head sculpt for Batgirl. I like the way the hair looks. The mask is just done with black plastic. You got the pointy ears and everything. But I like the eyes. I think it captures the art pretty good from the comic book. She has a little smirk on her face. And then you've got some wash effect on the hair. The hairs are pretty somewhat hard plastic. It's got a little bit of posability, so you can still move the head pretty good back and forth, so it doesn't really limit the head movement there. She's got the cape, which is done with that vinyl material and is attached to the figure, and it's black on the outer side and yellow on the inner side. And then she's got the bat symbol, and you can see like a little zipper. So overall, pretty nice sculpting detail. She's got her utility belt with the big pouch. Now you do have a little bit of sloppiness with paint on the belt here, where you can see the paint is kind of bled over into the blue portions of the costume, but not too bad. And then she's got the black stripe down her leg, and then she's got the yellow boots with the black shoelaces. And again, pretty nice sculpting detail on that. Now this figure stands, if you count to the top of her head, about 6 inches exactly. If you count to the tip of her ears, it's closer to 6¼ inches tall. And here's a comparison with the DC Collectibles version of the Burnside Batgirl figure, and you can see the Mattel one is a little bit taller. And in case you were wondering, the Batgirl figure, this Mattel one, will fit on the motorcycle that came with the DC Collectibles version. It's not a perfect fit, but you can make it work pretty well. So for articulation, you can turn the head to the left and to the right. And again, the hair really doesn't restrict that movement. You really don't have any back or forth movement with the head, though. Arms attached with your standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder, so she can get her arm out good. She's got good rotation. She has a bicep swivel, single hinged elbow, so she can bend her elbow about that much. And then she's got rotation there at the elbow as well. She's got rotation at the wrist, but no hinges on the hands. She has a midsection joint, so she can crunch down about that much, and she can look back pretty good as well. She has a waist swivel. Legs are attached with those hinge joints, so she can do the splits about that much, and then she can get her leg forward about that much, and she can do her leg back pretty good as well. She does have a thigh swivel, single hinge knee, so she can bend her knee about that much, and then she has hinges on the feet, so she's got some up and down movement with the feet, but no ankle pivot, and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Okay, so that's my review. Overall, I like this figure. I like the overall look of it. I think the sculpting detail is pretty decent and paint applications aren't too bad. You get a couple of good accessories with it. And if you missed out on the DC Icons version, then I think this is an affordable alternative to that figure. Now this figure, along with the rest of the wave, is starting to hit shelves now. We'll have a full image gallery up at toynewseye.com. There'll be a link in the video description below. As always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I'll have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, I'll catch you later.